YouTube, Gavin from Yu-Gi-Oh! Team Enforcers bringing you our next deck profile, Marik Ishtar, who uses the Millennium Rod. The first card is the Egyptian god, the Winged Dragon of Ra. Then we have Masked Beast Discardius, who either needs to be summoned, you need Milken, the Four-Faced Beast, or Grand Tiki Elder. Next up, we have two Mystic Tomatoes, two New Doras, two Revival Jams, two Bulganian, Legendary Fiend, Dark Geroid, Neospatian Air Hummingbird to get the life points up so you can kill your opponent with Ra's effect. Grandora for the same reason. The only downside is when Grandora summoned, you gain 1,000 life points, which is good. But when he's destroyed by battle, you get inflicted with 2 grand. Worm Mildith is a pretty good card. When it's destroyed by battle, it equips to your opponent's monster in each standby phase. On their turn, they lose 400 life points. Lava Golem. Lava Golem's effect, I contribute 2 of my opponent's monsters, and each of their standby or main phases, they lose 1,000 life points. Gilgarth, Viserdis, Lord Poison, Lakanga, and Drillago. Well, that wraps up the monster cards. Starting with the spells, we have Double, Nightmare Steel Cage, Double Black Pendant, Double Hitotama, Soul Charge, Different Dimension Capsule to get Raw or any card that you really need in a tight spot, Vangul, the Bog Spirit, Jam Breeding Machine, the Seal of Orichalcos because it kind of fits Marik's Dark Half, and Marik doesn't have an extra deck. Burden of the Mighty, 2 Dang Keto to increase your life points for Ra's effect. Meteor of Destruction. He used this when he put it in Joey's deck with Hitotama. So when he took over Joey's mind to face the Pharaoh. So I thought this would fit. Pot of Duality, so we can search out for greater cards. Shield Crush. Yami will give all Fiend-type monsters 200 additional attack points, as well as spellcasters, but fairies will lose 200. Mask of Remnants. Its effects correspond to if you use Mass Beast Discardius' effect. So when Mass Beast is destroyed, you can use Mask of Remnants from your deck or hand and take over the monster that destroyed it. Or if you draw the Mask of Remnants, you can put it back in your deck and reshuffle. 2 Spell of Pain, where Marik used this card in the Duel Tower to decide who will be facing who in the finals. Solemn Wishes to get life points up. Call the Haunted. Relieve Monster. 2 Secret Barrel. Mirror Force. Trap Hole. Doppelganger. Jam Defender. Dimensional Prison. Metal Reflect Slime. And another Metal Reflect Slime. Draining Shield. Nightmare Will, where he used it on Joey's Rocket Warrior and Mai's Amazoness monster, Sakurutsu armor, and finally, the destruction of the deck, 2 Coffin Sellers. Coffin Seller's effect is each time your opponent's monster cards are sent to the graveyard, inflict 300 points damage, direct damage to your opponent's life points. So, let's say you had 2 on the field, which would be catastrophic. If you use something like card destruction, your opponent would lose 600 life points if you send a monster to the grave. Or let's say you have to discard a card because you have 7 cards in your hand, and you had both of these on the field, you would automatically lose 600 life points. Well, that's the end of this deck profile. Remember, get your game on and like and subscribe my channel.